Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 18th February 2026 Wednesday. Bengali date 5ই ফাল্গুন 1432 As per Venimath of Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Pratipad and up to 1729 hours and after that Shukla Ditya. Today's Nakshatra is Satabhisha Nakshatra and up to 2206 hours and after that Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Today is 49th day of the year. There are then 316 days left in 2026. Today is 7th Wednesday of 2026. Today is National Drink Wine Day. National Drink Wine Day is celebrated annually on February 18 to appreciate the cultural, historical, and health benefits of wine. This day encourages wine enthusiasts to enjoy their favorite red, white, or rose while acknowledging its role in social gatherings and traditions worldwide. Whether sipping a glass with a meal, learning about different wine varieties, or visiting a vineyard, the occasion promotes responsible enjoyment and appreciation of winemaking. Cheers to a day dedicated to relaxation, good company, and the timeless charm of wine. Today is National Thumb Appreciation Day. National Thumb Appreciation Day is celebrated annually on February 18 and an unofficial celebration recognizing the importance of thumbs in our daily lives. Though often overlooked, thumbs play a crucial role in grip, dexterity, and countless tasks, from writing and texting to holding objects and giving a thumbs up. This day serves as a fun reminder to appreciate our opposable thumbs, which set humans apart in terms of fine motor skills. Whether by testing your grip strength, learning about thumb anatomy, or simply giving a thumbs up to someone. It's a light-hearted way to recognize this small but mighty digit. Today is National Battery Day. National Battery Day is celebrated annually on February 18 to recognize the vital role batteries play in powering our modern world. From small household gadgets to large industrial machines, batteries provide essential portable energy for countless devices including smartphones, laptops, cars, and medical equipment. This day also highlights advancements in battery technology and the importance of recycling old batteries to reduce environmental impact. Whether by learning about different types of batteries, responsibly disposing of used ones, or simply appreciating the convenience they bring. National Battery Day is a great time to recognize this powerful innovation. Today is National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day is celebrated annually on February 18 to honor this delicious seafood dish that combines the delicate, mild flavor of flounder with the rich, savory taste of crab stuffing. A favorite in coastal cuisine, crab stuffed flounder is often baked to perfection with a blend of crab meat, breadcrumbs, herbs, and seasonings, making it a flavorful and elegant meal. This day is the perfect excuse to enjoy this seafood delight at a restaurant or try making it at home, appreciating the culinary artistry that brings together two beloved seafood favorites. Today is Pluto Day. Pluto Day is celebrated annually on February 18 to commemorate the discovery of Pluto by astronomer Clyde Dittenberg in 1930 at the Lowell Observatory. Once considered the ninth planet of our solar system, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006 by the International Astronomical Union, sparking ongoing debate among space enthusiasts. This day honors Pluto's fascinating history, its role in astronomy, and the continued exploration of our solar system's outer reaches, whether by learning about Pluto's icy surface, its moons, or its distant orbit. Pluto Day is a great time to appreciate this teeny but significant celestial body. Today is Cow Milked While Flying in an Airplane Day. Cow milked while flying in an airplane day is celebrated on February 18 to commemorate a unique moment in aviation and agricultural history. On this day in 1930, a Guernsey cow named Elm Farm Oily became the first cow to fly in an airplane and the first to milk meat flight. During a demonstration at the International Airport Exposition in St. Louis, Missouri. The event showcased advancements in aviation and the potential for transporting livestock by air. Milk from the flight was even parachuted down to spectators below. This quirky celebration honors both aviation innovations and the importance of dairy farming in a truly unusual way. Today is Flirting Day. Flirting Day is celebrated annually on February 18 following Valentine's Week as a light-hearted occasion to embrace the fun and playful side of romance. It encourages people to express their interest in someone special through charming gestures, witty conversations, or subtle compliments. Whether through a sweet smile, a playful tease, or a heartfelt message, Flirting Day is all about sparking connections and keeping the excitement alive in relationships. It's a fun reminder that a little filtration can add warmth and joy to romantic interactions, whether you are single, dating, or in a long-term relationship. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Michelangelo di Lodovico Buonarroti Simoni, 6th March 1475 to 18th February 1564. Michelangelo Buonarroti was one of the greatest artistic geniuses of the High Renaissance and was celebrated during his own lifetime as the most accomplished artist of his age. He achieved early fame with his masterpieces Pieta and David, both completed before he turned 30, which established him as a supreme sculptor. Though he regarded himself primarily as a sculptor, he created two of the most influential frescoes in Western art: the Sistine Chapel ceiling depicting scenes from Genesis and the Last Judgment on its altar wall. His architectural brilliance is evident in the innovative design of the Florentine Library, which helped shape Mannerist architecture. At the age of 71, he was appointed chief architect of St. Peter's Basilica, transforming its overall design and laying the foundations for its iconic dome. Michelangelo was the first Western artist to have his biography published during his lifetime, an exceptional honor reflecting his unmatched reputation. Contemporary writers, including Giorgio Vasari, declared his mastery supreme across sculpture, painting, and architecture. Revered as second Divino, the Divino One, he was admired for his powerful artistic intensity, known as terribilità. His work profoundly influenced later artists and contributed directly to the rise of Mannerism. Michelangelo's legacy endures as a defining force in the history of Western art. Today is death anniversary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 18 February 1486 to 14 June 1534. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a towering spiritual figure whose achievements transformed the religious and cultural landscape of Eastern India. He founded Gaudiya Vaishnavism, establishing a distinct devotional tradition centered on loving devotion to Lord Krishna. He became the chief proponent of the Vedantic philosophy of Achinta Veda Aveda, offering a profound synthesis of unity and differences between the soul and the divine. Chaitanya popularized Bhakti Yoga and revolutionized worship through bhajan, kirtan, and ecstatic dance, making devotion accessible to all sections of society. He propagated the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which later gained global prominence. His compositions of the Siksa Siksatakam, eight deeply influential devotional verses, remains a cornerstone of Gaudiya theology. Through diverse teachings and public Sankirtana, he challenged rigid ritualism and social discrimination, emphasizing prema, divine love, over caste distinctions. He inspired and guided key disciples such as Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, who systematized Gaudiya Vaishnava theology. Revered as Gaurango or Nimai, his birth anniversary, Gaur Purnima, is widely celebrated. Though beyond formal awards, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is eternally honored as a saint, philosopher, reformer, and avatar of Krishna, whose spiritual legacy continues to shape devotion, literature, and culture across India and the world. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Alejandro Volta, 18 February 1745 to 5th March 1827. Alessandro Volta was one of the greatest pioneers in the history of science, whose achievements transformed the understanding of electricity. His most celebrated achievement was the invention of the voltaic pile in 1799, the world's first electric battery, which proved that electricity could be generated chemically. He also discovered methane gas and successfully isolated it, contributing significantly to gas chemistry. Volta formulated Volta's law of capacitance, establishing the relationship between electric charge and potential difference. He held the prestigious chair of experimental physics at the University of Pavia for nearly 40 years, shaping generations of scientists. For his scientific brilliance, Napoleon Bonaparte honored him with multiple distinctions and made him a count in 1810. He was invited to demonstrate his inventions at the Institute of France, earning international acclaim. Volta was elected an associate member of the Royal Institute of the Netherlands in 1809. In his honor, the SI unit of electric potential, the volt, was named after him, ensuring his permanent place in science. His legacy continues through institutions, museums, conferences, and scientific achievements inspired by his groundbreaking work in electricity and electrochemistry. Today is birth anniversary of Thakur Ramakrishna Paramahansa, 18 February 1836 to 16th August 1886. Thakur Ramakrishna Paramahansa was born on 18 February 1836 in the small village Kamarpukur, some miles away from Kolkata, in a poor Brahmin family. His childhood name was Gadadhar and was loved by the villagers. He is perhaps known as the best saint of 19th century. He was an ultimate mystic and a true yogi. He was a worshipper of goddess Kali and also believed to be a modern day incarnation of Lord Vishnu, but he never claimed about it. In the revival of Hinduism in Bengal, he became a main figure as at that time Bengal was witnessing an intense spiritual crisis and severe downfall of humanism. His preachings attracted the atheist Swami Vivekananda, who became a devoted disciple. Let us study more about Ramakrishna Paramahansa, his philosophy, mission, etc. through this article. From early days, Ramakrishna declined formal education and worldly affairs. He was a talented boy who could sing and paint well. He was fond of serving holy men and listening to their discourses. He was very often found in spiritual moods, like at the age of 6. He experienced the first ecstasy while watching a flight of white cranes moving against the black clouds, and this tendency to enter into ecstasy intensified with time and age. Also, once he loses his consciousness of the outer world when he was playing the role of Shiva in a school play. He enjoys learning Sanskrit and mathematics at school. He also likes folk tales told by his mother. After the death of his father, Ram Kumar, the elder brother of Ramakrishna, took the position of priest in the Dakshineshwar temple. Later, the same position was occupied by Ramakrishna after the retirement of his brother. Ramakrishna was motivated by a wandering monk known as Tutapuri, who initiated him in the Advaita Vedantam. It took place in the Dakshineshwar temple itself. It is said that after being initiated by Tutapuri, Ramakrishna remained in a state of meditation for around 6 months. One of the greatness of Ramakrishna is that he believed that every man and woman is holy, and he never once claimed to be greater, but just a common man who viewed Kali goddess like a common woman, truant and benign. He always says that achieving God was not by salvation, but through work. He always says that to be kind to human is to be kind to God, because God resides in every man. Do you know that he proclaimed his wife as the embodiment of the Divine Mother and performed the Sorosi Puja with her in the seat of Goddess Kali, and so he was revolutionary. He explained complex spiritual tales in the most lucid or easy manner. He not only practiced Hinduism but also other religions like Islam and Christianity, and always says that religions have their own or different paths but always lead to a single goal, that is God. Some of the followers of Ramakrishna are poets. playwright, theatre, director Girish Chandra, Swami Vivekananda, Jamindar Rakhal Chandra Ghosh, etc. Ramakrishna taught that all living beings are divine. God is present in all men, women, etc. Human beings are equal and there is oneness of existence. To attain salvation, the main obstructions are lust and greed. There is only one God. All religions have different paths to attain salvation, but their aim is same, that is God. The main aim of each human being is to become one with God. A disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Swami Vivekananda founded the Ramakrishna Mission to promote the teachings of his Guru. This is headquartered at the Ramakrishna Ashram of Belur. The main goal of the mission is to help people in attaining salvation. Basically, it is a non-profit organization. Let us tell you that he did not write any book, nor he delivered any public lectures. In fact, he chose to speak simple language by drawing observations of nature and ordinary things of daily use. Do you know that these conversations were noted down by his disciple Mahendranath Gupta, who published them in the form of a book? Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita in Bengali. In 1942, its English version, The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, was released. In 1885, he developed cancer of the throat. Then he was shifted to a spacious suburban villa where his young disciples nursed him day and night, and they have laid the foundations for the future monastic brotherhood known as Ramakrishna Math. On 16th August 1886, Ramakrishna gave up his physical body by uttering the name of the Divine Mother and passed into eternity. After passing of Ramakrishna, Sarada Muni became a religious leader in her own right. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Toni Morrison, 18 February 1931 to 5th August 2019. Toni Morrison was one of the most decorated and influential literary figures of the modern era, earning global recognition for her powerful portrayal of the Black American experience. She received the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993, becoming the first black woman of any nationality to win the honor. Her novel beloved 1897 won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1988 and is widely regarded as one of the greatest American novels ever written. Song of Solomon 1977 brought her national acclaim and won the National Book Critics Circle Award. She was awarded the Jefferson Lecture in 1996, the US government's highest honor in the humanities, and the National Book Foundation's Medal of Distinguished Contributions to American Letters the same year. In 2012, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama. Morrison also won the Penn Soul Below Award for Achievement in American Fiction 2016. She was a long-serving professor at Princeton University, holding the prestigious Robert F. Gohin Chair in the Humanities. Her novel Beloved was adapted into a major motion picture, further extending her cultural impact in recognition of her lifelong contributions to literature and society. She was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 2020, cementing her legacy as a towering voice in world literature. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Gunter Blobel, 21st May 1936 to 18 February 2018. Gunter Blobel was a world-renowned cell biologist whose groundbreaking work earned him the 1999 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine for discovering that proteins carry intrinsic signal peptides that direct their transport and localization within cells. This discovery revolutionized molecular and cell biology and is regarded as having ushered the field into the molecular age. He served as a professor at Rockefeller University for several decades and was appointed an investigator of the Howard Hughes Medical Institute in 1986. Reflecting his exceptional scientific stature, Globel's research provided the foundations for understanding protein targeting and intracellular organizations, influencing countless advances in biomedical science. Beyond science, he achieved global recognition for his philanthropic contributions, donating his entire Nobel Prize money to the reconstructions of Dresden, including the historic Frankreich and the new synagogue. He founded and served as president of Friends of Dresden Incorporation, promoting cultural restoration. Global also contributed to global research leadership as a board member of major scientific and research institutions, including the Scripps Research Institute. He served on the Selection Committee for the Shaw Prize in Life Science and Medicine, helping honor future scientific excellence. Each career combines scientific discovery, institutional leadership, and cultural philanthropy, leaving a lasting international legacy. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.